Hello guys, my name is Dogmo Christian and I'm going to talk about Cookiecutter. So first, I'm a software engineer and I'm currently studying at the University of Bamenda, computer engineering for that matter. So we are going to be seeing how to set up your Django project like a professional using Cookiecutter. So this is our agenda for today. What is Cookiecutter? We are going to be visiting the GitHub repo for Cookiecutter. We are going to be installing Cookiecutter, and finally we will set up a Django project using Cookiecutter. So what is Cookiecutter? This is just a piece of software that has been developed by software engineers in order to speed up the process of creating apps or Django projects. That's a very simple way to define it. Let's just have a quick run to the documentation, the GitHub documentation. So I'll just go with Cookiecutter Django like this. So you can see yes, here's the documentation. So this is it. Yeah, so you can go through it. You can see how to support this project from here. You can here this is the usage. So this is where you are going to be. So you can start by installing Cookiecutter on your machine, and then you run this command in order to start creating your project, and then we will follow along with the steps. So this is the documentation. So if you want to contribute to this project, you can just come along. So next you are going to be installing Cookiecutter. So I believe the best way to do this is to actually create a project. So we are going to be creating a Django project. So let me increase the size so you guys can see. So let's go with let me just go back. CD close. Okay, so I'm going to go with a new project. Let me just create a new file. So that's make the, let me just say test cookie. So cd into it like this. Test cookie. Oh, sorry. cd test cookie. Okay, good. So this is our project. Let me increase the size so we all see. Okay, so now let's create a virtual environment here. Let's create a virtual environment. So to create a virtual environment, go with python -m virtual environment. Let me just say env. So it's creating. So after creating this virtual environment, you are going to activate it. So it's still loading. So it's done now. To activate this virtual environment, you go with env scripts activate. Okay, now let's go to the documentation and then see the steps on how to install this. Okay, this is the first thing here. You go with pip install Cookiecutter and then greater than version 1.70. Oh sorry, I just copied the dollar sign, so I have to remove it here. So now you can install it. So you can wait that it should finish installing. Just close this. Okay, so it's soon done. Okay, now let's just go and copy the next command. The next command is Cookiecutter http github Cookiecutter Django. Okay, this is it. Okay, you can come and then you paste it here. Let me just close this and make it clean. Copy, then you execute this command. So what Cookiecutter is going to do is going to ask me the different settings that my projects will need. So you can see I have one on 17. I have 17 questions overall, and then they are asking for the project name. So I'll go with let me just say Golden Brain Tech. Okay, they say slot. Yeah, I'll just allow it this way. I'll just press enter to confirm. Down to see description, I'll just say my website. The author name, let me just go with Dogmo Christian this way. Okay, domain name, let me just say golden brain.com. Okay, the email, okay, I'll just allow it this way. Okay, the version is cool. Okay, now they want to know my open source license. Since this, let me just say this is an open source project, so I'll use the mid license. So that's one, enter option one. They want to know the username or email. I'll just go with my username. The time zone UTC, yes, it's good. I'm on Windows, yes, I'll enter yes. The next is VS Code or PyCharm. I'm actually on VS Code, so I'm going to take option 3. I'll use Docker surely to deploy it, yes, so we go with Y. Select the Postgre version, I'll go with 16, that's the latest. They asked me to select the cloud provider, so that's none. I won't use any cloud on my project. Okay, they asked me for mail services. I'll just go with 9, that's other SMT. Okay, they're asking me if I'm going to use asynchronous programming. I'll just say yes, I may use it. So Django as framework, yes, no, this is purely Django project. The front end pipeline, I'll just say no. I mean, that's one. Am I using Celery? Yes. No. For Mailbit. Sentry, no. White noise, yes. Heroku, no. Select a CI tool, I'll go with GitHub, that's 4. Keep local changes, okay, yeah. So debug, yes. So with this done, you have answered the 17 questions. So they say success, project initialized, keep up the good work. Okay, this message just signifies that our project is up and working. So you can see that our project has been created here. This is a Golden Brain Tech. So if you open this project, you see you have DV containers, you have the environments. In these environments, it actually contains files for your local and production files. These are your global variables. So when you enter inside local, you see that I choose Postgre as my database. So it has already come here and set the default database names and hosts user passwords for me. I'll just need to just edit this when I would like to use it. That's it for the local. For the production, it has done pretty the same thing. Yes, so you can go to GitHub, you'll see GitHub workflows whenever you want to maybe deploy using GitHub actions. So you can have the compose for Docker, you have the config file here. This is where your settings files are. So for example, this is the URLs for your project. You can see here you have the URL patterns. Let me just bring this one down. You have the URL patterns, you have all the paths and everything. Inside the settings, you see that you have a base setting file, and then you have a local setting file, and you have a production.py. That means this local.py is being used when you are actually building your project. You're on your local machine, and then this production.py is being used when you're on production. So that's it. Just configured our Celery here, and then some WebSockets on this other side. So this is a small documentation that generates. So you can look, you can, this how to and the index, then make dot bat and all the others. So this is my project. This is my project. So you can see the statics files have been created, the templates have been created. This is the users. This is an app that has been automatically created inside here that I'm going to be using. I did not do any. This is the work of Cookiecutter. So you can see the requirements. There are base requirements, local requirements, and production requirements. So whenever you want to install any Python package, you can use the base, or if you are going to use that package only inside the production, you use the production.txt when you are installing it. Okay, here you see the git ignore. You see the meat license that we just added at the beginning. You see the manage.py, yeah, and that's the readme. So this is basically how to set up a project like a pro using Cookiecutter. So if you are working at an enterprise level, it's going to be advised that you actually set up your project this way, in such a way as to take note of everything, and you are actually saving some time. In less than 2 minutes, you can actually just launch a whole Django project. So guys, we just installed Cookiecutter, and then we set up our project. So this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the blue like button, subscribe, share, and just hit anyone who may be interested in this video. So thank you very much for everything.